Bet. You heard the new Thug yet?
Not for real.
I'm gonna put you on the one right here. C&E, baby.
That chopper ass song.
Metro!
New Thug. Business is business.
Hey, Six guy, he a visionary. I'm the definition like the dictionary. Baby, turn around, forget the missionary. If they pull up on me with some bad intentions, you go read about it in obituary. I got more soldiers in the military. I got more stones in a cemetery. I have more strings than y'all in February. It's getting hard to put a price on a show. Can't even pick an amount.
Hold on. Cause we know we got something going on with Slime there, but look, we gonna show love to both sides. Sergio most definitely told, but Gunna ain't do nothing. He had nothing to do with that. Come on, G, turn me up. It's C&E, baby, episode 19. Let's get it on.
Drip when I walk, I'm an oil spiller. I mix the money with Margella. Do my bit one like Godzilla. Caramel red bone and some yellow. Had to whip out the card.
Hey, one.
Black card like a card dealer. Push P like parts. Go back up the space out of Dodge. How much got me?
Welcome back to another episode, man. Your favorite podcast with your two favorite hosts. It's your boy Shaquille No O'Neal, aka Shaq Diesel. Last name Bennett, I'm never in it. I'm here with your man Eric B. No Rakim, aka Uncle Banks. But I ain't talking Phil, baby. It's C&E episode 19. We busy.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Man, we opened up with that with some of that new Thug that just dropped about a couple nights ago.
Shout out Thug.
We had Gunna drop like a week ago, and I don't know what they got going on, nor do I care.
We really can start there though.
Really?
Honestly, then we
say no more. I don't know what they got going on, nor do I care, but both of them projects is decent. I don't care what y'all talking about. The timeline, see, this is what I don't like. So everybody talking about, man, Thug could have kept that. I even seen people say, yeah, keep him in jail. Do y'all really, that album sounds like any other Thug album. The only difference is the context. The only difference is the context in which it's being dropped. Clearly, people like Gunna more than they like Thug right now. Clearly, his album was amazing, and that's coming from a non-Gunna fan. Like I don't know about y'all, but I cannot listen to 15 tracks of Gunna.
Wow, that's hell. Gunna got that shit.
He do, but it's just not in me. I have a capacity, and he reaches it at 3.
100. Now 3 is crazy because sometimes I get in my mode. I'll play Gunna 5 straight. I'll play. It depending on what it is. Well, what Top Back gonna get replayed? That moment when you ain't heard Top Back in a while, and I play Top Back, I'm letting that joint ride 3 times in a row. If I'm by myself dolo. But nah, I'm with you. But nah, bro, the Gunna was getting a bunch of hate. His album is just clearly the better album. Gunna's album is fire.
It is, no, that's why I said what I said. So like my capacity is 3, but I guarantee I got like 7 songs from that 15 track album on my phone, like in my library, and I'm happy about it. So that's why I mean, like, it's an amazing project for me, right? As a non-Gunna fan.
And if you a Gunna fan, you like every song.
You like every song, real life. Yeah. And all you really be the niggas that smoke. Smokers love Gunna. I understand why though. When you listen to Gunna and you lift it or whatever, he definitely on a different frequency.
Sound like your ass is riding a cloud. What's that? No. What's that one joint? That one song that everybody kept playing. It sound like it's like through some Tokyo ass.
Oh,
he got a song that sounds like an anime-ish type of vibe. I don't know whatever.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the name of the song because I'm not a Gunna fan.
Whatever, but yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm rocking with the Thug joint. That first joint we started with, Oh You Went, ridiculous. And Drake did his thing.
And 100.
And Metro did his thing on Thug album too.
Did he though?
What? Metro executively produced this whole Thug's album.
I heard, yeah, and I felt like in comparison to what the shit he did on the last joint on Superheroes and whatnot,
He didn't miss. Y'all tweaking. Y'all all right.
Hey.
Okay. Disclaimer: I did listen to just the features. Every song with a feature, I listened to that first. Okay. And then I haven't made my way to. I just had it for a couple days.
I jumped around, but from what I heard, I jumped around. So I'm gonna give it a real listen. Both headphones. I'm gonna give it the true listen. The true listen, I'm gonna listen to it in the gym and in the car.
Nah, your Jeep. I hate Jeeps for how well they sound.
Yeah,
like
to blast that joint.
Nigga, that's an amazing experience right there.
But it didn't sound. I didn't get the typical Metro experience from this one that we normally get. Normally, Metro gives you something cinematic. Normally, that nigga opened up 21 joint with Morgan Freeman talking.
Right.
That nigga, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. There wasn't nothing. Maybe I need to listen, but normally there's a Metro song and it feels like opening movie, closing movie. I didn't get nothing cinematic from this one.
Parade in Cleveland is very cinematic. It's very much opening this up. We got Drake on the. It's a Drake sound, and that's another thing I'm gonna get on people about is not knowing sounds. Cause anyway, that intro song is a Drake. Is you open up with Drake, then you got the phone call. What's going on, my brother? How you doing? You know, pushing Peter. Yeah. Pushing Peter more push than Pete. Yeah. Now that shit was funny, but yeah, that intro is definitely cinematic. So, and there's a few songs that's cinematic like that. Like "Want Me Dead" is definitely, if you listen to that with Pac on the beginning. Okay, best. I'm coming back.
Yeah, so I ain't
like you see what I'm saying?
No, I ain't listen to that joint.
Nah, yeah, that bit hard is featuring 21. I told you, but yeah, Metro didn't do no wrong. Like I'm telling you, we can in a few months we gonna talk about, maybe even next year we gonna talk about this album again. Yeah. And watch how y'all gonna be receiving it a lot different. Once y'all let the context of the situation go and everything is water under a bridge, this album gonna sound a lot better in y'all ears. Maybe. Right now y'all just biased because y'all like Lil Wunna. And ain't no wrong with that.
But they was against Gunna. That's another conversation too. Nobody was rocking with folks.
Fans?
Some were, but there was a lot. You seen Atlanta? You seen them motherfuckers in the Atlanta club not moving a muscle when they played Gunna.
Right. That's okay, cool. That's the Atlanta club. But the rest of his fans are like, what are y'all talking about?
Nah, it's 50-50, bro. That's the world we live in. I'm with you. I don't give a damn.
Right.
I'm here for the music. I don't know these niggas.
But I'm saying like, yeah, we on some,
the N-word. Go ahead, though.
We on some it is what it is. We don't care. But like those real fans that's really invested into Gunna, they really riding for him. Okay, so what he told, or they like, no, he didn't tell. Like, we don't know that for sure. They even go so far as to explain what a plea deal is, as if that's not the same thing as snitching. But anyway, like, yeah, them fans are riding for sure, and they definitely fighting. And I don't know.
You got some that I guess there's some dudes who was rocking with Gunna that cut him off because Thug is their savior.
Word. And I mean, like Lil Baby, he damn near ain't got no choice. Like Lil Baby can't sit this one out and be like, man, that's between y'all scrap that out.
And it's a lot of niggas want a 4PF chain. I know. Done. Sorry, Jesus Christ. I was just got mad at myself. That's the last time, y'all. If I said the N-word again this episode, then I just said it.
He wanted to say, "I'll give you $1." I cash that, but he know how many times he finna say it, nigga.
Look, somebody Nah, but look, there's a lot of people who did that, bro. There's a lot of people who cut Gunna off. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people. That's something I was gonna add to this conversation too. There's so many people that be so invested in these men's lives. I almost used it. They be so invested into what these dudes got going on. I can't stand it. I hate y'all. Y'all are lame as hell. I can't stand it, bro. There's so many Gunna Stitch, woo woo. I ain't listening to no rat. Boy, you don't know him. You don't know Thug. You don't know any of them. That's a conversation in its own. I don't know what be wrong with dudes. Y'all be really fanned out, really invested in these rapper lives. I know dude hit, bro, you know Dirk, when he said they scared to come outside, you know, he was talking about what's it called, and then OTF John merged it on his IG live. I'm who? OTF John, he the one in the This Ain't What You Want video he had on the.
Hey, Eric is crazy. That's how they
be, bro. Bro, y'all are so lame. You don't know him, folks. Y'all be really following, bro. Get out their lives, bro.
Right.
That's so corny,
bro. It's insane because I've had that same experience. Like, so I'm from Elgin, obviously, and I went to school in North Carolina. And I would tell people I'm from Elgin. They'd be like, "Oh, South Carolina," because there's an Elgin, South Carolina. I'm like, "No, Elgin near Chicago." And I've had people be like, yeah. you know the cliches. Are you from 63rd? And then I even had someone tell me, "Oh, you King Von cousin?" I was like, "What?" It was like his last name Bennett too, and I'm like, "Oh,
right,
sure."
Wow.
But this is what I was gonna say.
I can tell somebody right now, yeah, Dirk Banks, yeah, I grew up with him.
Dirk Banks.
Go for it. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah. Foreign people that don't really, no, I'm foreign people that don't know. But anyway, I had someone go so far as to tell me everything that happened on O Block in 2012, front to back, and look at me like, you don't know this?
Yeah.
Damn sure you look. Damn sure you don't know this?
Yeah.
It's like, no, I don't. This ain't no sitcom. This ain't no soap opera to me. I don't know nothing about it. I'm not invested into these artists like that. Nah. I just like, I don't like, and I like, we ain't really with that talking. Those my two favorite songs back in the day. Yeah.
Academics and all them other little platforms.
Bro, it came from Academics for sure. And they even say that shit, like Lil Durk even said, or somebody was like, I don't know how he was getting his information. But because he was getting it like he was living there. Like he was on the block or he knows somebody cousin or whatever.
But a lot of it was speculation. I could see a lot of it was speculation, or he was really a dweeb in his mama's house, following everybody's IG live, you know what I'm saying, on everybody's gram. He following Facebook. This person, he on your Facebook. He was, if you watch some of them old videos, he was really pulling up. Cause you know how these lame up they year in they subliminals. He was learning the Chicago lingo. If you go watch some of them old videos, bro, it's so corny. He was really like, he was calling Reese the Grim Reaper, bro. Like, he really created a little series.
He did, and he made it start. He
off of cousins beefing with each other. Like, bro, it's a sick place, and there's people at the crib who eat it up, who really be invested, really think it's that. Y'all are lame as hell. Don't like it.
Anyway, both projects were great. Were good, because I'm not a fan of either one of them to say like a great album. Like I can't dissect their music like I can with like Cole and then Kendrick.
Listen to that Thug again, but I think it was light, straight out. But I give him the benefit of the doubt, because what is this? Some throwaways? Yeah, right. What is this? That's what I'm thinking.
Because think about the quickness of the album. We gonna wrap this up just a little in this minute.
Yeah.
But just think about the quickness of the album coming out and his circumstances. There is no studio in prison.
On it.
So this is stuff that's been sitting, and he had to just curate it together in some way, some form. And also he was plotting on Gunna's release. He's releasing a week after Gunna. You feel me? Like Gunna dropped a week ago. We just found out his first week numbers, which was pretty good. I think it was like 80K or something like that.
Nah, he's still number one in a bunch of different states right now.
Yeah, word up. So
did you hear that little fake AI? They came out and said it was AI. Our Thug sister said it was AI, but it was a little recording of.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. So all right. So what he's talking about is there's a recording going around saying, or Thug calling whoever, maybe Lil Baby, saying that, yo, if you gonna respond to Gunna in any kind of way, just save it from my album. Because I'm finna drop an album called Business is Business, and I'm gonna drop it on his release date. And I was like, it went in the back of my mind. I was like, in the world that we live in right now, this is possible. Me personally, I don't think in the album Parade in Cleveland, that little interlude of Young Thug talking to Drake, I don't think that's a real conversation.
Of
Drake talking to Thug. I don't. I'm not saying it's AI. It could be like, you know, in movies sometimes they'll call somebody and you can tell they're not really talking to them. They just like,
this is filmed in a different room. I'm responding to this
I had
video.
to time my words so it sounded like you responded directly to me at the time I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? Well, so that's what it felt like to me with that call. But yeah, I definitely thought like, bro, this can be AI.
100.
This can be Young Thug. This could be a fake Young Thug voice just saying words on a script, and they just made
it's pretty much confirmed now that it is AI. Thug's sister commented on that and said this is not real.
Yeah, say no more. See, bro, I haven't listened to the whole album, but it's like I was on some like, bro, Thug is finna really kill this young man. Like the album, the cover art is incredible.
You know, it's hard.
It's super ridiculous.
Hard. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
The title of the album, the time and when it's being dropped, I'm thinking he finna kill this little nigga G.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but he didn't, and I was also thinking maybe he's gonna give him some props a little bit, like or like some insight, or give us some inside information on some like, you know, I wanted you to get out because you I'm passing the torch to you now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
like, this
still
your world.
hoping for something like that to happen. I'm hoping for Thug to get out and instantly drop pick with Gunna and have all y'all feeling stupid.
Man, me too.
I'm hoping he come out and, you know what I'm saying, and everything gravy, and then y'all just looking crazy as hell. we not listening to Gunna no more people.
Right. And then it's gonna make people in the industry look even worse. Like Lil Durk is gonna look crazy. Lil Baby gonna look crazy. Cause they definitely got Lil Durk is like said that he not rocking with Gunna cause he a rat on interviews.
In the eyes of some street stuff, I'm almost not mad at him saying that, right? Even if he don't know the whole story, I ain't necessarily mad at him, you know what I'm saying, with his background. He like, whatever, nah, that don't look right to me. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, though, I don't think they just completely out the loop either, though. Them little moments from Baby and Dirk makes me think that, like, nah, this is real. They ain't rocking with folks.
Right.
But
I'm super. I don't believe nobody and nothing.
I just don't give a damn. To be honest, more than anything, I'm just not in that. I'm not in that circle. I'm a fan of the music.
Word.
I don't care what
I do my job
with y'all personal life, and have that shit be fake, boy. Thug and Mariah the Scientist do not go together.
Merch Day was going. Somebody said they go together.
Yeah, there are a lot of people that's viewed as his girl. Social media wise, you know what I'm saying? He be posting, you're a lame.
Just because why
there's
you be
something
moving
about
folks?
it right here that makes me feel like,
why you be moving folks? He be chilling.
What y'all think?
Audio listeners, we got this. We got our plan. We got it. Y'all got to give him a name or her a name. But
Man,
yeah, he
Green
just
Man.
likes to move the plant. We might call this motherfucker Lil Group.
Lil Group. I just move Lil
Lil
Group.
G.
Lil G. Nah, look.
He just be moving him like, bro, he ain't doing nothing to nobody.
Nah, folk be in the way. Mariah Scientist and Thug don't go together. That doesn't even make sense. These like in these celebrities, bro, especially these couples, like they just be playing with y'all.
Yeah.
We'd be surprised at how many couples these things be fake. Certain things make sense. Even Kanye and Kim, that makes sense. I believe Kim.
And Kanye,
I believe Kim really with folks for her image. And,
okay.
And I think his crazy ass wanna just, I'm the man, I got Kim K.
Yeah.
I really believe he went out and got her. Mariah don't want Thug.
I don't know.
If she do, I'll never talk to her again. If they really together, I'll never speak to her ever again.
Damn. You'll never speak to Mariah the
I'll
Scientist
never
ever
speak to her again. I'll cut her off.
Because y'all be talking.
We do.
Nah, I believe
baby.
ya. Hey, pal.
Baby.
But no, yeah, great piece of work from both of them, in my opinion. Moving on, a hot topic that was on the timeline was this submarine. As y'all all know, it's been everywhere. Everyone's talking about it. I just want to say that I know that the devil is warming up a hot seat for every fucking body because y'all was wilding.
Yeah.
Them submarine jokes was insane, dog, and you can't help but laugh. And it goes to show how unserious like social media really is about things. But bro, the amount of memes and jokes that I saw that literally brought tears to my eyes. I just know y'all coming with me. That's the best I could tell you.
Nah, y'all ridiculous. I don't. There was only a few that I might have laughed at. Overall, I wasn't laughing at them joints. I really was like, I wasn't like, hey man, that's not funny. It was some people doing that. There's some people, a few, not that many. There was a few people on that road of, oh my God, this is not a laughing matter. Not that many. I was really just like unbothered by it, but I was thinking like, damn, what is wrong with y'all ass?
No,
I got to the point where I'm like, all right, y'all tripping.
Dog, I was on some like, how y'all coming up with this stuff? Like somebody tweeted just random, man, Five Guys a hit right now. And then somebody quote tweeted it and said the Atlantic Ocean. And it's like if you put two and two together, you see what they saying.
Yeah,
like,
that's wild.
I was like, what? What is wrong with y'all? But for those of you, I mean, should I do a breakdown? Like a small breakdown?
No, if you don't know about this point, you live under a
just
rock.
look it up. Missing submersible.
They know what's going on, Shaq.
Just
This
look
nigga
up
loves
Missing.
to be
We got people.
Channel 9. They know what's going on.
Cause bro, I guarantee we still got that one listener in Germany who just may not know.
Look,
We got one listener in Germany.
We do got
y'all.
one little strag in Germany.
He or she has been listening since the beginning. I don't know. I don't know who it is. I don't know what's going on.
That's crazy.
I don't know if they got like Google Translate on they podcast or whatever.
Folks probably even know what's going on. In my head, whatever.
But just look up.
But
Missing
look, that's
Submarine.
one thing too. I didn't realize it took me. I didn't read for a while until that there's five
People on there?
white men.
There's a Saudi Arabian person on there too.
There's 4 rich white men and 1 rich Saudi Arabian. We're assuming that this was an expensive voyage they went on. These are some rich men doing this.
$250 a piece, 250,000 a piece
to go risk my life to go view the Titanic.
And the captain was the CEO, so the guy who made the CEO of the business and helped make the submersible. I'm gonna keep saying submersible because that's technically what is not a submarine. Technically, it's not a submarine. That is a submarine. Is a big ass sub sandwich. This submersible is a ibuprofen pill. Like, you see the comparison I'm making there? Yeah, I'm raw as hell. I'm podding.
Okay,
but yeah, so that's what I'm gonna keep saying. I keep saying that, a submersible. But yeah, man, to all those people, I want to say this to all those people who was like on some, why would you go down there? Let me tell y'all something. We have the problem of viewing things from our why is you laughing?
Because I'm sorry, I don't know where you're going with this.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
All right, bet. We have the problem of viewing things from our bracket's perspective. Bro, when you're a billionaire and you've bought everything, seen everything, and you on some like, I got a life to live, what's next? This is what you do. You get up and you hear somebody say, hey, y'all wanna go see the Titanic? 13,000 feet below sea level, and you go, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, I know a guy. He building the pill himself. He gonna lower us down there. We gonna take a few pictures. Be back up in the morning.
You hear me?
No, I wouldn't do it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, people are like, no, I wouldn't do it. That's because you don't have $1 billion. You haven't bought everything. You haven't seen everything. You don't know. You're not looking at life like, what's next? You looking at life like, damn, this next?
100.
Life be whooping on us.
Yeah.
That's why we like, yeah, but like, bro, yeah, people who do that or was thinking that way, I'm like, come on, man. You just don't.
Fuck it, I'm stressed out. I might as well go see the Titanic. See what that's talking about.
See, this is the memes. This is where memes come from. Him.
I'm stressed.
People like him.
Go see. What was the 2 characters' names that died in the movie? The love interest?
I don't know. Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah, it was him, but
I don't
whatever.
know their names. Jill and Scott. Jack and Jill. I don't know.
Jack and Jill.
I know one was Jack. Jack was
dude.
Jack was, yeah. And then she survived. But anyway, we ain't gonna talk about that.
Folks, didn't she?
Yeah.
What a way to go. Gone.
Sick nigga, man.
That's tough.
Fun fact about the Titanic, and we could probably wrap this if you wanted to. Fun fact about the Titanic: no black people were allowed on that boat.
None.
Not even to work. It was that serious.
Yeah, it won't go on.
So there's some people that's like, I don't care about that damn boat or the people on it.
Yeah.
It's some black folks that's like that, for real.
Shit, I wouldn't let me look at the motherfucker too long.
And I ain't mad at you, cause shit, fuck y'all. If that's the time period that y'all was on, that's the time y'all was on. Whatever, dog.
That's some different cultural stuff. I ain't doing that. I'm not playing with my life like that. You gonna get rich and go do stuff like that?
But it's think about jumping out of an airplane. It's almost like that. People who have jumped out of airplanes, skydived or whatever, and didn't make it back, unfortunately. People definitely said, now why the fuck would you jump out that damn plane?
It's more, I feel that. It's more to it though. Like, I'm sure you could go deeper. Somebody that knows the history of the Titanic, they kind of...
I got a bunch of random facts.
One could argue that they kind of went on a blank mission.
The Titanic?
Them trying to go see that joint.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's where it's like, there's a reason this ain't been done before. You think you finna just come do this. No, you went too deep. Now you.
Well, so look,
that sounds disrespectful. Because people, they lost their lives.
Oh, yeah. For sure. But I would say this. So that submersible, that wasn't his first time completing that or taking that, going on that voyage.
They've done it before.
That's the thing. It's probably like a dozen times, not many.
Okay.
But it's been done before from what I've researched or read. So... but if I was in their position, billionaire or not, my thing is, all right, so what's gonna happen? What's the plan in place if things don't go to like accordingly? Yeah. I felt like it was too much. All right, y'all, we're finna get in this pill, go downstairs, then come right back up. Yeah. It just sounded like that. And it's like, in my head, I'm like, all right, bet. So how this work? How we getting down there? All right, so what happens if this stop working or if we can't do this, communicate that? Like, that's my thing.
They probably had that in place, though. They just all failed.
I don't know.
You wanted to inject those Ceto button.
You hear me? You hear me?
Right back up.
And have my whole head explode from the pressure of the water from being down that deep. But yeah, bro, I didn't agree. I didn't like that part. For real. Like, bro, you telling me we just finna do a quick hop and a skip? It's just that simple?
That was just wild, bro. That's rest in peace to them.
Yeah. And
that's not something I would do though.
A young man lost his life. He was 19. So there was a British guy and his son, Saudi Arabian dude. I'm not sure who the fourth one was, but then the fifth one was the CEO, the captain of the submersible. So yeah, rest in peace to all of them. That is extremely unfortunate to them and their families. But yeah, man,
that's crazy.
It's literally insane.
They're not scared of nothing though. I seen a tweet said white people ain't scared of nothing but black people.
And they ain't never lied.
And you saw that tweet?
Well, they always say that.
Well, it was the truth. It was a woman. She had hooks in her back, like through her skin.
I seen that.
What are we doing? But I'm not scared of nothing but us, but me. I don't want to talk to you.
Or educated one.
Kick it with you, skate with you, nothing, man.
Man, yeah. I feel like I see that tweet often. Like, I seen a white person wrestling an alligator. And it's just like, yeah, white people ain't scared of nothing but a black person.
Yeah, culturally, they just do different things all the time, bro. Just for the thrill of it. We're very different culturally. In a lot of ways, we got a lot of similarities, but there's a lot of things that we just do not. We just don't
not
do.
rocking with.
There's problems that we don't have that y'all have, and vice versa.
I'm not getting close to the lion cage to get a good picture. Excuse me. I'm not finna go try to
100.
touch a gorilla. I'm cool.
Not rocking with him.
I'm cool.
You think this gorilla cool? Now he done slapped the hell out of you. Now your head.
He done slapped you harder than Mowgli slapped Pop. He slapped Pop over them though. He
slapped your ass like you was
wrong
Mowgli.
with you, buddy? Yeah, motherfucker, just wipe your whole face off. He got whole face on his hand, showed it to you.
That's ridiculous, man. What else we got?
Let me see. I'm trying to think. I think I had you seen the Martin and Chris Tucker thing?
I caught a glimpse of it, yeah.
You caught a glimpse. So there's a thing going around on the timeline where someone randomly asked who you taking in the verses in a sense. Martin Lawrence in movies, or Chris Tucker in movies?
It was specifically movies.
Yeah, it was movies.
You see that hesitation? That's because I'm giving it real thought. If you tell me straight up movies, my first thought is Chris Tucker.
Oh my God!
And you know, Martin's my favorite. Martin's my goat.
Doing this? How are y'all making this? How are y'all making this decision?
I'm going off of Rush Hour and Friday.
Okay.
So one of them is in. So we just doing tallies, right? One is in the greatest black movie ever. I made the greatest black. That's what we're saying. The greatest black movie of all time.
Look, hey.
Because this nigga, you seen the look he just gave me?
I was thinking Rush Hour. I don't know why Rush Hour came. I'm like, no, for Jackie Chan. But
Friday, the greatest, the black classic.
Word to.
And it's funny because of the cast, but for real, because of me, nigga.
He is the comedy. He is the.
We watch Craig. It. We get a laugh out of Smoke.
No, we got Pop. And we got all the rant. We got Bernie Mac.
We get a laugh out of all of that.
Okay.
But when you think funny part, you think something with Smokey in that movie. You think Smokey. People don't dress up as they dress up as Smokey for Halloween.
Yeah. Word.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Right. So we got you Friday dissected. Boom.
And for me, the house I grew up in, Rush Hour would just be on the TV. I don't know. Rush Hour for me is a classic, a super classic. It's little shit that wasn't even that funny to me until now as an adult. I'm like, man, he funny as hell for this.
When you say Rush Hour, which one?
This nigga weed. You know that scene? What it is? That's the funniest scene ever. When he go into the pool hall and old dude sitting there with a little ass blunt.
Oh yeah.
Ain't nothing but a cigarette. You got coming for this? He said, No, that's a classic, shorty.
Nah, you ain't lying. Cause I was saying when you say Rush Hour, what do you think of? Rush Hour 1 or Rush Hour 2? Like, what's the first? You mentioned that. What's the first thing that popped in? Or somebody say, you ever seen Rush Hour? You say you.
I think of 1.
You do? Okay, bet.
Personally, I think of 1. I think of either one of them scenes, or I think of Sue Young singing Mariah Carey in the beginning.
She was killing that shit too. All right.
The fuck is you talking about?
All right, dude.
I think of that.
I hear you. I don't know why. It might be me, but whenever I hear Rush Hour, the first thing I think of is the second one.
Which scene?
It's not just the period. When someone say, you seen Rush Hour? I'm like, yeah. And I'm literally thinking of the second movie. Maybe it's because I didn't even know it was number 2. I just thought it was Rush Hour.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was a number 1. The same with Bad Boys. Even though I knew it said Bad Boys 2 in the title.
But then before I get this
I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah. Come on.
I thought of Bad Boys 2. So yeah. And first off, I don't know how y'all coming up with this decision when y'all know movies like Life exist. When y'all know movies like Bad Boys 1 and 2 exist. Like them unbeatable alone outside of that classic movie that he got with Friday. But Rush Hour 1 and 2, we got Bad Boys for that. And guess what? Bad Boys is better. And it's funnier. Because we don't have no little Chinese man trying to speak English. I almost did some real foul shit, but speak English. We got 2 Negroes being Negroes on the screen as cops. You know what I'm saying? It culturally hit different. Life, like I said, Blue Streak. Look, yeah, you looking it up? National Security. What's that? Yeah, National Security. Big Mama's House beat it.
Big Mama's House is fire. You tweaking?
Maybe the first one, but I'm not finna put Big Mama's House up there.
Nah,
I'm beating the Chris Tucker movie. Then we got House Party. His little small roast too.
Little honorable mention ass joints. That shit, straight up.
he gonna kill that one real fast. Bro, Martin over Tucker. That's my thing. Martin over Chris Tucker for
real
sure.
life. All right. If you want to go from
Chris Tucker got Friday, Rush Hour.
Really, what would debate?
Money Talk.
Nah, we can't do this because Martin's just been in more. Chris Tucker got fat and religious and didn't want to cuss no more and stopped acting.
For real?
Yeah, that was literally a thing.
I thought he got kicked out the industry because I remember he had like a tax evasion thing or something with money.
I remember that.
But then Martin had his own like beef with the industry too. He was gone for a while after.
They say folks was on some other stuff.
Yeah, he was on some other stuff, but like it was pertaining to like conspiracy theorists say that it was like Dave Chappelle.
Sexual assault is what they were saying with Martin. For they say folk used to harass Gina.
All right, I don't even want to because
I ain't trying to go there either.
Now you beat me. Yeah, I can't argue that.
But what I'm saying
those allegations too.
This real conversation really ultimately like we're gonna leave it to where we at, but really this would be. It's gonna come down to Rush Hour versus Bad Boys and Friday versus
Life.
Let's do not versus, not the movie itself, but their performances in those movies.
Okay.
To make it more realistic. I'm not gonna do that right now.
I understand,
but
I was gonna do it. Shit, I was gonna break down Life and what was his other one? Friday, because Life and Friday are similar because they have a star-studded cast of comedians.
Right.
So it's like, how well did you shine within that cast?
Life is my favorite movie. And I can say,
funny as hell,
I think Life is from up and down. I think Life is hilarious as hell, and a dope story at the same time.
Yeah, it is dope.
It's dope. I ain't gonna say it's like something.
I just hate it because it's actually sad. It's actually the saddest story that is true, like painfully true.
100
black men being falsely accused for a bunch of shit and being literally stuck in prison for life.
Yeah, you know how many people, boy, what? Yeah, they say everybody's innocent. You know how many black men have died in jail for something they did not do.
They did not do.
Something another white man did and say, I'm appended on this nigger.
Oh God.
That's crazy.
Literally walking up to somebody. They might even walk, like in Life, they walked up to a dude like, oh shit, he might be dead. And then some other group of white folks come up and like, y'all did it. And
this is just where people, man, I'm going to take this conversation somewhere else, but this is where people get on my nerves about racism in America. And you think about things that are happening post-slavery. people love to act like shit after slavery we was free, or they then try to just blur Jim Crow era and segregation a little bit.
And the war on drugs.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? There's so much. How many, if we were to just throw out a number, how many white men versus black men who have committed a crime and say, I'm gonna just pin it on this white man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And get it and let this ride. I would like to think that there was a brother smart enough to do that for himself a few times.
Yeah. Or got some really good lawyers to successfully complete that mission.
Somehow, some way, maybe it done squeaked through the government. You know what I'm saying? Through our legal system a few times.
Word.
But this is something that was routine.
Right.
If you had to get out of a crime, so what's the options? All right, we're gonna say he was dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane.
There's a reason why, like, I feel like some generations don't understand why certain generations of black folks really feared white people, and that was one. Like, newer generations might be like, why are you scared of a white person? You can, like, whoop their ass or something. But it was like, it wasn't about whooping ass. It was about, like, a system literally being pinned against me.
Literally,
and there's nothing I can do.
Don't put your hands on that white boy. You ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not on some, you not gonna whoop him, but on some, what's gonna happen next, you not gonna be able to defend yourself.
Word. In multiple levels. Like, you're not gonna be able to defend yourself in court or physically. Like, I could get a group of white people.
His uncle's gonna be a police officer. They gonna turn they, you know what I'm saying, flip they badges around and be at our house.
Word.
Not just his, you know what I'm saying? Not just his father. No, his father's finna go get the police. We just got robbed by the police.
Right.
This doesn't,
the people we supposed to call when something go wrong. Bro. See, that right there, stuff like that, like when people think like that, where they're just like, why do you feel this way about white people, whatever the case may be, like, you can't do this and that. Or like those people that be like, well, them Kanye type people, like, slavery was a choice. Like, that made me wonder, what level of black are you? Like, for real. You ever go through that? Like, constantly wondering, like, you might see another person, it may be another black person in your field of work.
Yeah, 100.
Yes, and you just question, like, okay, I see you black, but are you black?
For lack of better words, how woke are you? I'm judging that.
I want to say, how black are you? That's my favorite question. How black are you, dog?
Are you black? I can tell by, I'm judging your talk. Listen, I'm judging your talk, your walk. If you a man, I'm judging if when you see me, I see you, do you head nod me back?
Right.
That's the clearest giveaway. When I'm walking through and when we in this white space and it's whatever, we might even be around some decent white people. They might be some great humans. I mean, not even come at them, but if I see you, you don't give me the head nod, you don't acknowledge me the same way that we kind of naturally do in the space, I already know you kind of cut from a different cloth.
You with them for sure.
There's no way you don't feel the need to, like, make sure I'm comfortable, and I'm gonna do the same for you as we navigate through this space. We need each other in here.
Really? So
I can tell right away, like, you know, you a different type of dude.
No, I be on some, like, I be damn near like politicking, like, really trying to, like, where you from? Oh, you Champagne. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. And then where your people's from? Like, I'm on that. Like, if you don't tell me like your people's like from Chicago or from the area, or like that your people's not from like the South or something, dog, I'm already like, all right, I know what kind of black person you is. You probably just a little bit too suburban. You might even be a little white.
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna reference something that you should know. Rather it could be a movie. And I could just kind of tell by your reaction is, oh, okay, he grew up watching, eating. Yeah. I can just tell if it's different. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's so bad. But, I mean, it's tough with certain things. Like grits. Like, me and grits was never a thing.
Okay.
Never a thing.
I didn't even say that, but okay, for sure.
Yeah, like, me and grits.
But that ain't like, I'm not mad at you, you know what I'm saying, for not eating grits. I love some grits.
But that's because we had this conversation, though.
But regardless of the fact, I don't think grits is OD black. If you tell me if you're not a mac and cheese yams person, which you weird. You finna tell me you're not?
No, I mean, no, not really. I'm not gonna. I don't think I'd just go ahead and put the yams with the mac and cheese.
I don't know, whatever. That's different. If you never watched Friday before,
word up.
That's a little bit more like, all right.
But we getting close to that generation.
Which is true, and that's why. Listen, that's a good thing. We need to sit these kids down and have them watch Friday. I'll be damned.
People be like, we losing recipes. That's because we didn't give them up.
That's a fact.
The generation before us ain't giving it up to the new kids. And I don't care if like my niece probably don't like Friday. I don't care. She knows about Friday. Like she knows about, I don't know, Thriller, like the importance of Thriller. Like we sat her down and told her a whole bunch of stuff, and she's 16 now.
Damn, I gotta get on my nephews.
They decent. They alright.
They straight, but I want them to be like me. Cause they black.
But they got other people outside of you to teach them to be black, and then you can teach them to be black in your way.
100.
Cause it's so many different kinds of us. That's why it's like I'm always trying to figure out how black are you? What kind of black are you? Because there's nothing wrong with it, like real life. If you black, you black. Because we all got this. We go through the same fight, have the same plight, one way or another. It's just how deep can we go with this? Because that's gonna let me know where to ease up and where to apply like some more pressure in given situations.
Yeah. Or you just even though we all go through some of the same trials and tribulations. Depending on how black you are, you might not necessarily be aware of it.
Word.
You might be in denial of it.
Word.
That's what it comes to a lot of times. There's a lot of, for lack of better words, unseasoned skin folk. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That don't get it.
Word. And it be so tough when it be their parent fault.
No, 100.
Like I do with women all the time. Like if I meet a girl, I'm always trying to figure out, okay, so what kind of black women are you? Like my biggest indicator is R&B music. How deep does your R&B music playlist go? Yeah. Is it early 2000s? Is it 90s? Is it 80s? Yeah. Like where does it stem from? Mm-hmm. And then it's like obviously you can't pin that all on them because if they didn't grow up just like every other woman, if they didn't grow up around their mom or like, you know, being in that presence and their mom played that kind of music, you can't necessarily fault them. But you can still make a judgment based off that. Like, bro, if I, like Beyonce, that's an easy one. If you don't know any Beyonce, I'm not saying you gotta like her, but if you don't know any Beyonce like that, dog, I already understand what kind of black woman you are.
Yeah, 100.
Aaliyah, Aretha, like I'm just going by the decades or whatever. If you like, depending on where you stop, it's gonna tell me everything I need to know about, or give me an idea of what kind of black woman.
There's also a lot of black women who like intentionally, I feel like, do the contrarian role towards Beyonce.
Yeah,
this is me. Yeah. I'm in the Beehive, so I could be a little biased in feeling that, but it seems like I'm gonna. Just the fact that y'all stand this woman a little too hard, and a lot of people do. So a lot of people take the route like I'm gonna not act like she's all that. You know
that's that new generation. Yeah, that's the y'all was born and raised on Twitter and YouTube generation. Those are the only kids I know that really be like, yeah, Beyonce's overrated. Yeah. Like they didn't go watch the Homecoming documentary. Right. Like y'all don't see the work this woman puts in. Y'all don't see the talent that she has plus the work. Like, come on now, let's be real. Let's be real. I dare one of you I don't even want to call you what I want to call you, but I dare when y'all to say something like Michael Jackson's overrated.
But
beat it.
But just but like you saying
bars. You hear what I just said? Michael Jackson's overrated. Beat it.
You ain't got the Don DeMarco pulled up.
I don't. I ain't been fucking with this thing.
But we got to get back to it, yo. That's an investment. I got to be damn. I'm gonna press these buttons. A lot of money for these damn buttons. Goddamn, cost me a lot of money. Yeah, but music, it's a good way we can tell. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not necessarily Beyonce, you just
black pop culture.
A different route. Yeah. What did you grow up on? What was your mama playing in the crib? For me, it was Anita Baker. She's my go R&B list. You might have grew up depending on the age of your mom, you might have grew up with Toni Braxton in the crib. You might have grew up with Destiny's Child in the crib. You got a younger mom, you probably grew up with Keisha Cole. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why I grew up with. And my mom is on the younger side.
Mary J. Blige or something.
Yeah, she was like an early 2000, like she was bumping that type of R&B. Usher, Mary J.
Yeah, 100.
Like that was it. Like, was it Confessions? That was her shit. I don't know
Fire
why.
album.
I don't know why. Maybe it's because I looked like the Usher when I was a kid. Maybe that's why she was blasting Mr. Raymond.
That's wild.
But yeah, and then obviously the Chicago scene, everybody was bumping R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Sorry for anybody who don't like that guy.
I was getting tired of folks at the cookouts. I'm sorry.
You're
I
crazy.
wasn't
You know how to step? You know how to step?
There's no dance I can't do. I didn't like.
He don't know how to step. I've never seen Eric step, y'all.
I don't do that. I don't like old Chicago shit. Sorry, I don't. I don't like that old groovy stuff. I don't like the old. I rock. You know what I'm saying? The footwork and bang side. Cool. Let's get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean though? Like there's lanes of like the old Chicago culture. You got footwork, fruities, crunchy curls, bobbing.
Yeah.
And then you have stepper set Charlie Wilson pimp shit over here. I don't rock with that.
Break dancing.
I guess you could say
No,
that.
dude, bro, at some point in time, it was just like the TikTok or that video you seen where it's like back in the day when two people was beefing that meet up in the club and have a dance battle. Like that was a thing, but way before like fighting in guns was like a situation.
Man, that shit I don't rock with. You got different sides. You just know there's certain shit. You got ones and Jordan Fusions over here, and then you got Pelly coats and
Jabot jeans
and I never rocked with that shit. Cut this old ass shit off. Fuck out of here.
I was just thinking about Jabot jeans today because I put on this shirt and I was like, look at me in my fresh white tall tee. All I'm missing
Fresh white tall tee.
All I'm missing is my NFL hat, my bows with the crease. Wipe
Pull up at the club, VIP, gas tank on E, but all drinks on me. That's some hard ass shit to say.
Boosie lost it.
But yeah. Juneteenth just passed too, so that was a thing. It's funny. I saw a post. I couldn't even help but laugh. White people was getting their lick back.
That's crazy.
What they
say?
One white woman, she says, "Happy Juneteenth." And in honor of Juneteenth today, my name is Lakeisha. A white man came over and said, "Yeah, you know what? My name is Darnell. Been getting paid, Williams." Y'all got it.
He's crazy. What's going on?
I said, y'all got it.
All right, man.
White man said, "I'm Darnell. Been getting paid, Williams." All right.
Yeah.
All right, white
Shoot
man.
us up. That's that quick.
But look, that's the thing too. I wonder, do they laugh? Will they get a laugh like that? I don't think they do. We'll laugh at that. That was a good one. I ain't mad at you.
If you mad at that, you just don't know.
But will they laugh when I get my white man joke off? Universally, I think we'll all kind of laugh at that. That's funny. We gonna get a chuckle. We not gonna just. I don't know. To me, that was hilarious.
Nah, yeah, rightfully so. I don't think so. I don't think so.
We wouldn't know, but
no, you can get it off. Like you can get it off in front of a group of white people, and it'd be like a clutch my purse moment. It's like, oh my god, I can't believe you said that.
Right.
I don't know. I mean,
don't joke like that in front of me.
Word.
Nah, so that's totally different.
So yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
So then, hell yeah, we can get it off, as long as it's not said in person.
But I'm saying, will they laugh?
Oh, look at me. I don't know.
I
don't know.
I would hope so. You gotta be able to laugh things
Word
off.
too. Word.
That was a good joke, white man. You got it. 1 point for you.
Yeah. Let me see. What else? I think that's all I had. You got something? One more good one.
Stay with something, man. Come on, man.
One more good one.
Me, man.
Let me see. Fresh bows with the crease. Why, man? That's about all I had, dog.
I guess it's while we talking about black talk. One of my pro fights, and this is a thought that I've had in general. I've always had in the back of my mind that I hope my daughter doesn't want some huge prom send off because she's not getting it.
Ooh, okay. I like where this going.
Yeah, I don't like it. That's just me, and I'm open to my wife being like, "No, babe, we doing it," and I might shut up and let it happen. Mm-hmm. But as my mind right now as a single man, I feel like that shit is stupid, tacky, and I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm not gonna say a waste, but just not smart financially. I be thinking, this is just me. I be thinking long term, and
I'm on your ass. I ain't gonna lie. Go ahead.
That's cool. I be thinking long term, and obviously we can do a lot of different things with our money, and it's not like that big of a deal. But there's just certain things where I look and I see what parents do with their money, and I just be like, man, why? I should have put that towards a college fund or something smart. And look, he hate that I went that route because you can't deny it.
Yeah.
Nah. I'ma still do for you, but like, why do we put too much into like, I want you to look good. I want you to look like this shit for this day. And so I'm not rocking with that. And I'm gonna read this post to you. My profile said, just wondering if some of these college funds are as big as these flamboyant prom funds. My other pro chimed in. He says, I agree with you. I'm very conflicted in this subject. Some of our kids are truly traumatized and they truly need this coming of age ceremony for black folks. It's comparable to the quinceañera. He was saying, so this is a good point.
Yeah, okay.
He's saying that this is kind of like the coming of age thing that we celebrate, that you're growing up, you graduated high school, you moving on, you are, et cetera, et cetera. But he says, but young people need these celebrations. He says, it's one day. He says, I critique the fact that y'all casually put on the $1,000 sneaker and clothing purchases for young people, yet they have no life insurance, trust funds, or assets. So he was saying he kind of agreed with it, but he was saying like, so commonly y'all do this, but haven't set them up in other ways. But you got him wearing this $1,000 shoe, right? This 18-year-old driving this BMW i3.
Word, 2019, whatever.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So here's my angle on it. I'm gonna start with that last point. We don't have our kids set up for all this stuff. Y'all just heard what Eric said. But you got to think about how black people, us as a culture, we stick to what we know. If I pick 10 random black dudes off the street, 10 random gentlemen off the street, and say, yo, how do I sign up for life insurance? You think they'll be able to break that down to me? No.
I'm curious to know what point you're getting at with this.
What I'm getting at is, if all we see is other folks celebrating this monumental achievement, which is prom is an achievement for our in our culture, and I'll break that down too, or get into that in a second later. But it's like, if that's all we see, of course that's what we're gonna do. We do that all the time. It's the same way with anything that we do, sports, music. We're gonna do exactly what we see everybody else doing, because that's our culture. That's all we know within our culture. Bro, if you want us to set up, if you want people to take that money and put it towards college, then where are the people that's posting it at? You won't find that anywhere. All you're gonna see is these young kids celebrating going to prom, and then their parents literally funding that whole situation. Yes, it's huge. You got people riding in Rolls Royces, Lamborghinis, Mercedes Benzes, whatever, and they got on the red bottoms and these sparkly ass tuxes and suits or whatever the case may be. Yeah, that's what you're gonna see, and that's what we know. That's what we stick to. It's not an issue because we're all doing it all together. And if it is a problem, if that part right there is a problem, then tell me where somebody else is doing what you're saying at. Like, where do you find that at? Another thing is, we can equate prom to like a wedding. Like you said, it's not financially smart to have a prom as extravagant as we're having it nowadays. Because the culture has changed. I remember way back when people was wearing them big suits, and then you walk out and then you go to prom. Whatever. But anyway, damn, I'm losing it. Oh, it's not financially smart, but neither is a wedding. You know how much a wedding costs?
All right, I was letting you rock. You just said a bunch of bullshit.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Comparing
wedding, prom to a wedding, to a life achievement of life, of us getting married, to prom.
Prom is
no one's going to agree with that comparison.
Think about it. How often do you see these big extravagant proms being done in wealthy neighborhoods?
What? These niggas don't be in wealthy neighborhoods. They be in the hood.
Exactly. You just thank you for
okay.
sticking
Keep
with
going.
Me. So
okay.
Damn, now I'm losing it. But since you don't see none of that happening in those wealthy neighborhoods, and probably those black folks in those wealthy neighborhoods that do put their money towards a college fund rather than some extravagant prom, that's just the culture of them hood areas. If you want to call, I don't even want to call it hood. Like if you want to, just those areas. I don't know what.
It's dumb culture though, bro. It should stop.
Cool, but bro, there's a culture for everything. There's dumb things in every culture. I do think, and I'm not opposed to doing it, but I do think celebrating two people getting together, costing hundreds of thousands of dollars.
No, you're tripping.
That's financially smart. We can put this money towards a house. Nah, we're gonna spend all this money on getting people here, getting a location, paying for the service of the event, and then we gonna get together.
I'm not rocking with that.
It's the same thing. It's a celebratory thing. That's what I was getting at. In these hood locations, in these hood areas, if you want to call it that, this is an achievement because odds are you wasn't supposed to make it this far. Prom is a celebration of it's your last dance before you graduate.
Yep.
And graduation is what? It's fucking huge in our community.
Yeah.
No matter who man or woman, it's huge. So yes, we're gonna do this big shit bang, and it might not be the most financially smart thing to do, but hell, we celebrating something that you're not really supposed to achieve. You could have went so many different routes in your area, in your neighborhood, but you chose to stay the course, keep your head down, and make your way through the system, the education system, and now look at you.
One could argue that that bar is very low, though.
Okay.
Which is,
our living situations are different from other people.
I'm with you. I'm not. I very much agree with that point.
Right.
I get that wholeheartedly. But at what point do we raise the bar? At what point do we say, we don't need to keep doing this? I'm not.
It's gonna be hard to do because of the environment in which people are living in.
It's dumb to say this is a dumb thing in our culture, but shit, we do this dumb shit. That's all we know. We're gonna just keep doing dumb shit till somebody say do some smart shit.
Okay, bet.
That's stupid as hell.
But it's hard to get that smart shit off, though.
This is some obvious stuff. This is not. There's different things we don't know about. Do we know about life insurance? A lot of us, or whatever the case. Do we know?
Hell no.
Do we know the ins and outs of credits? Do we know all the good ways to leverage bad credit? And the average person don't. Sure, but you do know that it's common sense to know. I shouldn't go out and spend $2K on my son's sneakers because he graduated high school. That's stupid. Sorry.
When watching you become a parent, that's all I can think of.
On everything I love, he ain't getting that, and that could be a result of.
Look at kids nowadays; they rocking $2,000 sneakers for the fun of it.
My son won't have a pair of $2,000 sneakers.
What are you gonna have? Regular.
He gonna have J's and Nikes just like I did. Maybe what the
he gonna look at you like an old ass man.
You're not gonna buy your son no $2,000 sneakers. You gonna buy your son $2,000 sneakers?
I would hope not.
You're not, bro.
I would hope I don't have to buy that boy $2,000 sneakers, $2,000 shoes. Stop saying sneakers. You're not from New York.
Sneakers, nigga.
I hate.
Look, I call them sneakers. Nah, man, I'm not rocking with it. I think.
I love it.
You love it. You love the prom send off.
Celebrate that. Celebrate the best way we can. We go out with a bang every time. Let's do it.
And what happens to most of, you know what I'm saying?
Most of what?
Let me not even go that route, but it's just.
I think they want. I want to know. I don't want you to go that route because maybe it might be bad, but I feel like they want to know.
I actually kind of disagree with what I was about to say, so I just kind of jumped ahead. So I actually disagree with that point. But
whatever y'all thought he was gonna say, he don't agree.
Do something smarter with the money. We can change that culture a little bit. We can ease it up. At the very least, that's a great point. We don't got to go life insurance route, but we want to go the college fund route. Mm-hmm. That is dumb as hell. To put this boy in some 1K plus sneakers. You know what I'm saying? All this whatnot. Y'all got this big ugly ass throne of a chair, dancing this, that, and the third. Y'all done pop whatever bottles, whatever the case.
Music playing. That's dope.
With not enough bread to go to college. Like, let's like not do that.
But then
I'm
again,
sorry,
bro. But then
I'm not
again,
rocking
who
with
has
it.
bread to go to college? Even the wealthy, they barely have bread to go to college.
But you just dumped $3,000 worth of stuff on prom.
Okay, just like any other college kid, take out a loan. We'll worry about it later. Like that's if you want to go.
Shaq, this is pure ignorance coming out your mouth.
If you
right
want to
now.
go to college route, there's other ways to be funded through college. Yes, those routes aren't smart either. But bro, we're just trying to celebrate in peace.
I'm not throwing my bread away like that.
We're just trying to celebrate in peace, dog. Let us get this off. Let me celebrate my son or daughter going to prom and let her celebrate the way she wants to. Hopefully, I can instill in my kids that you don't need all this stuff to go to prom, like real life. I hopped in prom, got my tux, got my little Hyundai Sonata, little red joint, grabbed my date and pimped off. Took my pictures and
Don't
pimped
get me
off.
wrong. I think that's part of it, dope. I'm more so speaking on the ones who just really, really overdo it. I guess you could say. You don't think there's no limit on. I think you need to have a ball, have an elephant out there if you want to.
You
ride to that bitch on an elephant, goddamn camel your way all the way to the. No, you're wasting my bread.
Oh shit!
Not doing this.
I don't know, man.
I'd rather buy you a car. I'd rather buy you a car. If you want to talk about something else, I'd rather do that than give you this bread.
So basically, this is the parents' fault. This ain't on the kids. It's on the parents.
I'm not coming at the kids. Hell no. They don't
Oh,
know
okay.
better.
Then I'm tweaking a little bit, but yeah, because it's like if that's what you want to do, I'd rather buy you a car. You better sit your little Erica Jr. down
More than the
and tell her, nah, we can't do all this. If you want to go to college, then we're gonna do half of what you want on prom.
everybody don't be looking at this either as this big celebration, coming of age thing. A lot of them are coming. I want my child to look like the shit. And you graduated high school, and oh my God, but no, that shit bare minimum. That shit, I don't like saying bare minimum, but that bar is very low. My, you gonna love him regardless, and I'm not gonna be disappointed. But anyone younger than me in this Banks clan, high school is not a
Achievement.
I'm going to celebrate you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's not that high.
I'm just not gonna let you think that this is.
Yeah.
No, this is what you have to do this. This
Yeah.
is not a. You kind of have to go to, with me. You have to go to college.
Yeah, because you
at least attempt. I wouldn't even be mad if you drop out and say I want to do something else. This is stressful. I need to take a break. You got the life. You extremely young.
Mm-hmm.
I think people put too much pressure on, their journey. You go to college at 19. You want to leave. Maybe you want to go back at 23, 24. You got time to figure that out.
Word.
But you not. My kids are not gonna not experience college. You're at the very least, you're gonna go. Really, you're gonna graduate, but you're gonna go. What time? What we got, bro?
Yeah, 20.
I bet. Yeah, no.
We already been at it for an hour, so
I don't give a damn.
we probably a little longer than usual today.
That's cool. This is a good pod. Now you going in there. We gotta raise the bar a little bit. We gotta be smart about what we do with our money. In my opinion, overall, and don't get me wrong, I'm not super hell bent on like. Absolutely, we shouldn't do that. In my mind, I'm just not gonna be, hell yeah, let's get the red carpet. No. If my wife really wants it, I'm not gonna be grumpy and boring as hell and just say no. But just think about the reasons why y'all doing it. Y'all, what's wrong with y'all? Let's be smarter.
Yeah.
About what we pour into our children.
I don't think either one of us are saying anything wrong. I was definitely stand on that hill of saying celebrate your kids that achievement, especially those in those impoverished. That's the word I should have been using. Neighborhoods or just neighborhoods with not that much opportunity going on. So yeah, celebrate them for real, something serious, but also be mindful of that next step. Because when you put your kid on the mountaintop like that, and then once they come off that mountaintop,
Yeah.
that slope going down looks really bad. Cause it's like you coming off the high, and now all that's left is the low.
I seen
It happens all the time too.
I want to be at the level where he just whatever. This dude I follow on the gram, like do some influence, not even so much influencing, but he own a gym and a bunch of other little investment companies, whatever the case. But he at the level, boy, his daughter had the prom send off, but it wasn't even nothing like OD crazy. But really, how they went with it was his cars. You know what I'm saying? His guys, her uncle, so it'll be you, Jew. You know what I'm saying? They pulled up with their cars, and it was like, you know what I'm saying? Who car you want to drive?
Word.
That's fire.
Yeah, you gotta finesse your kids.
That I rock with that.
Yeah, you gotta finesse your kids because we gonna be driving something decent.
Even if it's just Uncle Shaq got a lamb. Whatever.
Oh, shit.
I'm just saying.
I ain't know I had one of those.
Yeah, my boy got a lamb and it's parked out the back. Y'all ain't seen it yet.
Yeah.
You finna drive it on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna do more foundational setup stuff for this.
Yeah, you gotta.
It's not gonna be a dumbass about. I don't know.
It's you gotta trick them into thinking, yeah, this is it. You know what I'm saying?
But that's fly as hell.
Yeah, that
though.
is. It's hard. Yeah, for sure. Bet I ain't mad at
That's the level. That's the level we reaching, bro. It's manifesting that shit.
it. Okay, bet.
Straight up.
Lamb truck.
I can't wait to pull up.
I'm gonna have my Rolls. I ain't gonna lie. Give me my Rolls Royce. I'll be alright.
Nah, I'm cool on that. Nah, I want nothing like that.
Do you have a dream car?
Not
Really?
for real,
I-
Brody. In my mind, this is gonna sound crazy. I used to love the Nissan 350Z, that little race joint.
Yeah.
That's something I'm gonna probably get if I can, just to have. I don't even know, but that joint, I always talk with the range. I'm a different, bro. I like big shit, bro. There's a part of me. I want that. I'm gonna get me a Ford F-150. That big. I'm a different. It's a country boy in me. I different. You know what I'm saying? Something like that, or the or I'm gonna grab me a Porsche truck or something like that. That would be like my more luxury joint.
No.
Grab me a Porsche truck.
I feel you. Yeah, I'm cool. My Rolls Royce, Tesla. I want a Camaro because I've always
Shaq
wanted a
is like
Camaro.
ready to change on y'all ass.
What the fuck does that mean?
He talking about Rolls Royce. This nigga, as I've known this nigga, he can't wait to like really get rich and pretend he don't even know me type shit. Like
I'm gonna get my Rolls Royce, and all you gonna hear is I sell ice in the winter, I sell fire in hell. I'm a hustler, baby. I sell water to a well.
baby.
I was born to get cake, move on and switch states, cop the roof with the coupe. Boy, you lucky I done fucked it up, but that's what I'm gonna be the most hoodest nigga not the most hoodest nigga, but I'm gonna just be like real black in my luxury. It's gonna be real uncomfortable for people who don't look like me, and I don't care, because this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm here for. I'm here to bring me to y'all, not the other way around.
100.
Anyway, beat it, brother. You ready to rap?
Yeah, it's over.
Send them on. A little bit longer pod than usual. Shout out to if you made it this far. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Like the video if you like the conversations we had. Leave a comment if you got something to say. Happy Men's Mental Health Month.
Yeah.
And Juneteenth just passed, so happy belated Juneteenth and happy belated Father's Day. Shout out to all the dads out there, stepdads, who else? Father figures, all of y'all, man. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to the father that's not here with us right now. Love y'all too.
Yeah.
And let me see what else we got. That's about it. Yeah, it's good.
GG's, man.
Yeah, you want to rap? Anything else?
Nah, that's it. Love is love.
Bad man. CNE episode 19. We gone.